News, my lovely, wonderful people. Supreme Court decides. Old Naira notes remain valid till Supreme Court decide otherwise. So my wonderful people, election is off. They've brought back the money. Remember that El-Rufai, we produced you with that video, told some of his people in Kaduna State that they should not mind the government of Buhari trying to talk about old Naira redesign and what have you. That they should keep their money and wait for the directives of Ashiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Sweetheart, as we speak, the Supreme Court, see, everything that was happening was a well textbook sought out plan. We were just characters being played, and we thought that they meant well for us. Sweetheart, don't be deceived. Supreme Court have spoken and have said the old Naira note remain valid until otherwise spoken. So both the old Naira and the new Naira are currently in circulation, and gradually, when they feel that there is enough, as it should be, the proper norm. What they did was because, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, like we hear from some of them, is even more wealthier than Ashiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu. It was an APC chieftain that said it, not myself. I'm giving a reported speech on that ground. He said, so what they did was that they keep a stop. They did it very well, very cleverly. You put a stop on opportunity of Alhaji Atiku Abubakar wanting to use money to circumvent the will of the people, to give them money and to buy the will of the people, to bring in their own character. So whatever it may be what, there is a serious theory playing out there. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe as we get all the details. Breaking news. Old Naira notes remain valid. All the old Naira notes until Supreme Court says otherwise. The Supreme Court on Friday nullifies the ban by the Central Bank of Nigeria on the use of the old 200, 500 and 1,000 Naira banknotes as legal tender in the country. Politics Nigeria reports that the Apex Bank, in a unanimous decision by a 7-member panel of justice, heard that the old banknotes should remain valid till legal tender, as a legal tender till December the 31st, 2023, and more new Naira note be printed so that things can equalize without the people feeling the hurt of what has happened. The last couple of months that this issue have been on, Nigerians have suffered a great deal. It held that the old Naira should be used concurrently with the redesigned Naira notes. Justice Emmanuel Agbin, who read the lead judgment, stated that the preliminary objection by the defendant, the Attorney General of the Federation, Bayelsa State Governor, Edo State government states are dismissed as the court has the jurisdiction to hear the suit. All of a sudden, judiciary come alive. Welcome to Nigeria. All of a sudden, they are taking their place as they should have rightly done before now. The court said the Naira redesign policy had led to some Nigerians engaging in trade by barter in a bid to survive, adding that President Muhammadu Buhari disobedience of the February 8th order is a sign of dictatorship, and that will not be allowed because Nigeria is a democratic environment and such should not be allowed. So again, like I will say, as we will say from Apple Line Media, welcome, sweetheart, welcome. In case you've not been received, we are bringing the deeds to you, and we are saying to you, welcome. Nigerians, whether you like it or not, this is what is going on, and we can see for a fact that the Supreme Court, all of a sudden, they started taking on their real personality, who they are, and how they should have really, stood for the people and stood for judgment that had to do with the premise of the law, because they are an arm of government that should have brought balance. Okay? They are arms of government that should have brought balance to the whole situation currently on. So whether you like it or not, Nigerians, we are here seeing everything that is happening, and the days to begin to align with the position of truth is now. The Supreme Court has declared that the redesigned Naira, okay, the old notes, all should be used. All should be used. And the old note remain legal tender till December the 31st. So whether you like it or not, the matter has been decided, and every single person can see for a fact. Everybody now knows. But they will say again is in our court, and we all just have to make sure that we do all that is needed and necessary to ensure that we change the course of what is going on in this nation. Nigerians, you and I are in that state, in that position where we cannot allow the same thing over and over again that has beclouded us up until now. This is what they want. See, Atiku was the target. Okay, Atiku had money to spend. They know, and they don't know what they did. They ensured that they broke his bone. Yeah, they ensured that they remind Atiku that we are in charge here. So that was what was done to Atiku. So whether you like it or not, the deed has been done. Yeah, the deed has been done. And Nigerians, again and again, nobody should sit back there and think that this country, everything is right on track, as you may think. Some persons enjoy the chaos going on in this country. The more the chaos, the more they enjoy it, and the more they can get, from a system and a situation that is well not organized. And so this is why, again and again, we cannot allow oppression to be our watchword. We must rise up above it, and we must rise for what we believe is the right thing. Wake up, my people. It's the dawn of a new day. And so nobody should keep things, just, aside and think that it will fall in place. Nigerians, we have integrity as a people to protect, because the nations of the world are looking up to us to see how we can handle our democracy. What are we doing? Are we just going to sit back, lay back and say, it's what they do. We can't do anything. No, we can't do that. We can't. We can't do that. We have to rise up to it, and we have to make sure that things are done decently and in order. Don't forget that every time, the country needs help, and every situation and everything going on, there are people who benefit from chaos. That's when they make their money. The more the adversity, the more things are, the more things are pushed in the wrong way, the better for them. The more they enjoy the chaos and everything. So my people, it is what it is. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can have all our latest news. God bless. Have a lovely and a fantastic day from us. It's bye for now.